Hey, what's going on everyone? Dino here. Welcome to another episode of Dynamik 365, your online roadmap for starting, managing, and growing your own SEO and internet marketing company. Alright, so in today's episode, we're going to show you guys how to set up email autoresponder for your marketing clients. We're going to show you guys what you should make the title of the email, the body of the email, how to embed an image into your email, how to increase click-through rates, how to increase open rates. We're going to show you guys all the nerdy stuff as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to introduce celebrity fitness expert Kyle Brown. We're going to use him as a real life example as we show you guys step by step how to set up an email autoresponder. Alright, but first what we're going to do, we're going to cue the intro and then we'll go ahead, we'll get into this very short and powerful, sweet episode of Dynamik 365. Alright guys, so we're back. I'm standing next to good buddy and celebrity fitness professional Kyle Brown. Kyle, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, buddy. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, definitely. So Kyle, tell us a little bit about yourself. We're here today because it sounded like you were having trouble with your email autoresponders.
Definitely. I think my situation is this: I'm spread really, really thin. From having my own show on ESPN Radio to our Fit 365 meal replacement shakes to training celebrity clientele. I'm trying to really, while I see the value in online marketing, I'm trying to focus on servicing my clients and consumers to the best of my ability, and I just need help getting some stuff up and going. Especially, I set up everything with Aweber. I got the process going, but the actual implementation of those daily emails and getting everything up and running, it just seems a little bit overwhelming, and that'll take away from everything I really need to focus my personal time and attention on.
Right. It does seem overwhelming setting up an email autoresponder and stuff. We're going to show everyone else how easy it is to actually do. And Kyle's a perfect example, guys, because Kyle's going to be just like every other client you have. Business owners are very focused on growing their business. Their time and energy needs to go into the process of actually growing their business, other day-to-day operations, and so they're not going to have time to jump in and set up their email autoresponder system. They're not going to know how to craft the messages, and they're not going to understand some of the details and nuances of how to write good copy, and so that people open the emails, so people that read the emails, engage with the emails, all those little tips and tricks we need to know as internet marketers so that we can help them out with that particular portion of their business.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what we're going to do here, with Kyle's permission, we're going to jump over to my computer. We're going to use Kyle's particular Aweber account and his website. We're going to go ahead. We're going to craft some messages, some email autoresponder messages for Kyle. We're going to show you guys how you can do that for your clients. We're going to make it very easy, step by step, in this very short, quick, and powerful episode of Dynamik 365. So let's hop over to my computer. We'll show Kyle exactly how to do that. Alright guys, so we're over here at my computer and we're going to show you real quickly how easy it is to set up an email autoresponder sequence using Aweber. Okay, so we have our cheat sheet in front of us here. We're going to go ahead, go through the 5 different steps. Okay, so it's real easy to do, and this is such a great value-adding service that you can bring to your clients, okay, because it's very easy to set up. We'll show you here in 10 minutes how to get set up, and it'll literally take you, the first time you do this, 15 or 20 minutes to set up for your client, and it's something they're going to benefit from every single day and on a consistent basis moving forward. And best of all, your clients, they're extremely busy running their business, doing what they know best: dentists, lawyers, doctors, accountants. All these guys, gym owners, whoever your clients are, they're super busy in their day-to-day operation running their business. They don't have time to set up these email autoresponders. They think it is extremely technical, and it really isn't. Okay, so we're going to show you just how easy it is to do. Again, this will be an awesome service that you can provide to your clients. It'll make your value as a consultant much greater. Okay, so here are the 5 steps. Basically, you're just going to create an Aweber account. You're going to create a new marketing list in Aweber. You're going to craft your first follow-up message, and you want to make this as personable as possible because this is the first message that your email subscribers are going to receive on behalf of your client or on behalf of you. So you want to make sure you really deliver a brand message here that makes you stand out from all the other boring emails that they're already receiving. Okay, fourth thing, you want to use the 80-20 rule for adding value, which means for every 5 emails you send out, 4 of those emails should not pitch a service. Okay, they should be non-sales emails. So 4 of the 5 emails you send out, you should be offering a free gift, a free tip, directing them to an exciting video, a blog post, an infographic, just telling them something cool that's going on in the world, whatever it is you want to do. Make sure that you're just giving them free and good information for the 5 emails. The 5th email, you can go ahead and direct them back to a sales page. You can direct them to more information on your client's service or product. But that's basically the rule you want to follow, the 80-20 rule for adding value. The 5th thing, we're going to show you how to leverage video and images within your email to increase click-through rate, also so that you stand out from all the other generic boring emails that everyone else is receiving and that everyone else is tired of. Okay, so the resources we're going to use here, we're just going to use Aweber and Pixlr. In this example, we're using Aweber because that's what my buddy Kyle Brown has as his email responder. But you can use MailChimp or GetResponse, Infusionsoft, whatever your client has. Go ahead and use that. But the main ones are all pretty intuitive, pretty simple to use. For the sake of this example, we're going to use Aweber. Okay. So let's jump right into it. I will click over to Aweber. We're inside Kyle's account. First thing we're going to do, we're going to click on My Lists. This refers to the different email lists that your client has or that you may have. So you might have several different lists for different websites or otherwise to segment your email subscribers. We're going to click on Create a List. And we're going to go ahead and fill out some basic information. So for the sake of this example, we're going to call this email list Kyle's Celebrity Fitness Tips. Alright, we'll leave the website Fit365 just for the sake of this example. You're going to give them an address, the address to your client. That'll be in the footer of your email. Use the sender name, have this be your client's name. Make sure this is a recognizable name so that your subscribers know it's you and so that they open it up. So don't come up with some random name here. Make sure if you're representing your client and they're a health club, use the health club name right there. Also make sure that your email address is something they'll recognize. Click on Next Step. Then you have to give your email list a name. Again, we will use Kyle Brown's Celebrity Fitness. Oh, out of character space, so we'll keep it at that. Kyle Brown's Celebrity Fitness. We'll do Kyle's Celebrity Fitness Tips. Need a description. Alright. We will do Kyle's top fitness tips for losing weight and being awesome. Alright. Obviously, be more descriptive and more exciting than that. We are just doing this for time's sake. Choose a pre-approved subject. Okay, so the very first email that your subscribers are going to receive is that email that you guys are very familiar with. It's going to say response required. It's going to make sure that they confirm their email subscription. The one that I recommend here, the one I like the most, is response required, because that literally tells people they have to open your email or there's going to be a negative consequence. So go with that one, response required. Alright, it's going to show you what this confirmation email is going to be like. Please click the link below to confirm your subscription to Kyle's Celebrity Fitness Tips. Alright, boom, looks good. Approve message, create list. Alright, so our list was created. Now that inside Aweber, what we're going to do is we're going to click on messages, because we want to set up our first follow-up message, our first email message. So we'll click on that green button. And Aweber, just as MailChimp does as well, they make this very, very easy to set up a really good looking email. They have the drag and drop editors. Very intuitive if you've never used it before. But there's basically 2 steps to setting up the email. First you have the design, and then you do the settings. Okay. The email subject, I leave that to the very end. First I craft my email, because you don't always know what your email subject is going to be. First craft your email, come back to the title based on what you ended up with in your message. Okay. So for time's sake, I've already pre-written Kyle's first email message, because I know you guys are busy, you want to learn this quickly, and I want to show you it quickly. Alright, so I'm going to paste it in there. It's going to say hi and the first name of your email subscriber. It's me, celebrity fitness trainer and ESPN talk show radio host Kyle Brown. Okay, so in this first email, you need to remind your subscribers who you are and what you're doing. Or if you're doing this on behalf of your client, you need to remind their subscribers who they are, why they're the best, why they're different, what their service and product is, what type of value they're going to be providing. Okay, this is the second first impression you have, because your email subscribers, this is the first email they're receiving from you or from your client, and they're going to determine whether they're going to open the rest of your emails based on the impression they get in this first email from you. Okay, so you really need to wow and dazzle them in this first email so that they're like, you know what, awesome, I need to open that email up when they see it's from you or from your client, because they know it's going to be something cool. Alright, so for Kyle, I reminded them right after the bat that he's a celebrity fitness trainer and ESPN talk show radio host, because that's a lot of credibility right off the bat. He's just not that other average personal trainer from the gym. He's the celebrity fitness trainer and he's the ESPN host. Okay, so let's remind him of that right away. And then boom, right off the bat, we're talking about how he is going to show them a free short video to learn some cool celebrity fitness exercises. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, is we want to direct these guys right over to a video. Again, we're doing the video because people love video, but also if we can show Kyle on video, it's going to connect his email subscribers with Kyle's personality, what he looks like, again, his brand as a whole. So if your clients have a video, it's really, really a great move, that first email, to direct them back to that video so they can kind of get to know your client more. Building that trust and relationship is a smart move. Okay, so Aweber, really, really cool because it's a drag and drop editor. So we have our text in here, but what we want to do is drag in an image. And I highly recommend, as often as possible in your emails, that you include some type of image, okay, because it just makes your email more engaging, more exciting. If your image links over to something, that's even better. So we just dragged in a image, and now we actually need an image, okay? So since I know we're going to direct them to a video, over here at Kyle's YouTube account, and we want to direct them to a video, the best way to show your audience that there's a video waiting is to go ahead and grab a screen capture of a video player. So I'm taking this right over from YouTube. Just grabbed a screenshot. If you guys don't know how to do a screenshot on your computer, beneath this actual demonstration video, we'll leave a link that shows you how to take a screenshot on a Mac or a PC really easily, and of course for free. Alright, so just grabbed a screenshot of Kyle's video player, looking all buff, people in the background's looking good. We're going to come over here to Pixlr.com. I love using Pixlr because, again, it is free, and it is a it's a image editing software. So you don't need Photoshop. I like using Pixlr, it's free. I'm going to open image from computer. I'm going over to my screenshot folder. I'm coming down to the most recent screenshot that we just took. It's of Kyle. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is, this looks good. It works even better if you can add a play button to the middle of it, because that suggests that you can click to play, and that's what we want people to do in the email. We want them to click this image, which will take them to the video. They're going to think that the image or that the video is going to play within their email. It's not. This is how you include. This is a trick to increase the click-through rate of your emails. Okay, so we are going to go over and click on layer. We're going to add open image as a layer. I know on my desktop where I have this image of a play button. So this is going to be different for you guys wherever you have your play button image saved. You need to find it on your computer. I'm going to move this right into the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to look good. Click yes for changes. Alright, now it looks like you can click on this image and that a video will start. I'm going to click save. We're going to call this Kyle Celeb Fitness Play button. So I know exactly what it is. Click OK. I'm saving it on my desktop. Save. Now if you don't know where to get this play button image, pretty simple. Just go over to Google, type in play button transparent. Something like that will do. Click on image results, and you're going to have a bunch of different image options. You need it to be a PNG image so that it's clear, so you might just say PNG after that search. Okay, and then now you have some options. Okay, so then you would just save this to your computer. This might be the actual one I used, I don't remember. But then you'd save it to your computer and you'd pull it into Pixlr to add. Okay. Alright, so now we have our cool play button image here that's going to get people to click. We're back inside Aweber. This was our image here. So we're going to make sure we have our image selected. We're going to click on upload and we're going to find that image file, Kyle Celeb play button. Yes, that's the one. Open. Alright, so the image is uploaded. It's now underneath the text. And what you'll notice to the right here is this is an image link, which means should any of those email subscribers click on your image, this is where they'll be taken, to this website here. Now, for Kyle, we want them to go to this blog post, which is of the video. Okay. Now the reason we want to, and this is what you're going to want to do for your clients or for yourself as well, this is why it's important to have a blog hosted on your client's website, or otherwise to have articles or tips or free content on your website or your client's website, is that you're going to want to direct your email subscribers and your social media followers to those free resources on your client's site or on your website. So when we bring Kyle's email subscribers back here to watch this video, notice what's on the right hand side. They can opt into his newsletter, which in that case they wouldn't do because they've already done. But here they now have the option to buy his book. They can buy his protein shakes. They can look at his ESPN show. They can book him for a speaking engagement. They can book him for training. They can shop for some of his other products. They can contact him. This is why you bring your email subscribers back to your site and back to your client's site, is that you increase that website traffic, but now they have the option to browse around and buy stuff from you, or to sign up with your client for services, or to simply reach out and book an appointment. Okay, so we're going to copy this blog URL link at the top because we want this to be the image link, so that when people click the image, they're taken to that blog post. Green button here says Aweber confirms that's an active link. And we can choose the image alignment here. So you can click on original. We'll go with optimized. And I've kind of noticed that with Aweber. If you click over to original and then back to optimized, it'll actually show you the size of your image in the email, which is good. Now look how good this email looks. You have text and you have this huge play button video here. You know people are going to click on that. They're going to be interested. Okay. So beneath the video though, we don't have anything yet, so we're going to come up here to the paragraph. We're going to drag this text down here. We're going to delete, we're going to copy and delete all this junk. We're going to add a real simple signature: to your success in fitness, fitness, health, and business. Kyle Brown. Let's include his website, kylebrownespn.com. Alright, grab his website URL, kylebrownespn.com. We're gonna add in, make sure it's an actual, actual link, okay? So we hyperlinked it, so now people can actually click on that and go to his website. Alright, perfect. So this is looking good. Alright, so now that we know what this is about, we decided that this email was going to be about this video where Kyle shows off some celebrity fitness tips. So now we can come up and we can write the subject or the title of this email. Anytime you have a video within your email, I always like to start the actual email subject title as video colon. That just lets people know from the start there's a video inside, and people love videos, so it's a great tip to increase the open rate of your emails. So video top celebrity fitness tips in 10 minutes. Okay, that's what I came up with on the spot, and like thinking about that for 10 seconds. You know, you might spend 4 or 5 minutes coming up with the best sounding title. That's what we're going to go with for this quick demonstration. Alright, so you have your cool, you have your title now, you have your email, you have your image, you have your signature. We're going to click save. Alright, so now all of that is saved. And then you can come up here and you can click test, and this is going to give you a test of what your email will look like. Okay, so when somebody opens, this is what it'll look like with the spacing on either side. So this looks good. This is all spaced out properly. This is huge. You can't miss it. You know people are going to click on that. And his signature. Alright, so that looks good. We'll click back. And then you scroll down. We're going to go next. So we did the design part. Now we're doing the settings. Alright, so in this first email, we don't really have a ton of setting options. You'll have more settings in when you craft your second, third, fourth email. Essentially, normally your settings, they give you the option of how many days into the future do you want your email to be sent out. So you can decide you want your email to go out 2 days after the first email. And you can decide you want your third email to go out 2 days after the second email. It's very, very intuitive. You guys will understand it when you see it and when you get there. For now, there's not really many setting options in this first email, so we'll just click save and exit. Alright, boom, our first follow-up series email has been saved. And this is cool. This follow-up series shows us what emails we have. So it says right here, number 1, the title, and we can always click to edit it. We can send ourselves a test to see what it looks like in our inbox. And as we can see, this was set to send immediately when somebody opts in. And as people opt in, you'll get a spam score and an open score, how many people have opened it, and you'll get some cool analytics on how well your email is performing. Okay. Alright, so we have the first follow-up, and that's basically it, guys. From here, you would click create a follow-up, and you'd go ahead and you'd create a second follow-up message. You'd go through all the steps we just went through: title, text, add an image or a call to action. And then under the settings portion, you would decide that you want it to be sent 2 or 3 days after this first email. Okay, and you want to do this for your clients. Set them up so that they basically have an autoresponder sequence that runs several weeks and several months into the future. And generally speaking, the first 2 weeks, you're a little bit more aggressive with the frequency of sending emails, especially if it's a service-oriented business, okay? And then you kind of tailor it off so that it's less frequent, okay? Because if somebody opts into your client's email subscription, most likely most curious they're most interested in your client's product or service then, so you really want to kind of pitch them quickly and stay right in front of them as much as you can with your email. All right, but yeah, great value adding service. This follow-up email sequence, as you can see, that took us about 21 minutes, and I was going through it a little bit slower. It'll probably take you guys 30 minutes to set this up the first time for your client. The first time is always the hardest, and then from there, it'll be really easy for you to just continuously create new follow-up emails for your client. They'll absolutely love you for it. It is a great value-added service, and it is something, I'll tell you right now, it's something that a lot of businesses do not do enough of. And you can really sell this as a service because it takes some of the burden off your clients' sales reps, if they have sales reps, if they have front desk clerks and assistants. This is something that you should be able to do for them, and as you can see, it doesn't require a ton of technical expertise, while a lot of your clients will think it does. Okay, so great service for them, great service for you to offer, and for you to charge for. All right, so again, underneath this video here, if you guys go ahead and you click one of those sharing buttons, it'll unlock our cheat sheet for you. We'll have additional resources there for you. We'll have links to Pixlr, to some different opt-in forms that you can actually use and install on your clients' websites to get them to fill out their name and their contact info, their email address. And so yeah, we'll have some additional resources for you guys underneath this video. We would absolutely love it if you guys left us a comment or a response. We'll do our best to respond to everybody. And until next time, we appreciate you guys being here at Dynamik 365. We'll talk to you guys soon.